Oh, they got a new duck logo.
Welcome to the show. Oh yeah. Welcome to the show. Yeah. Okay. Everybody, it's time for the show. 2 count, we about that go. Best in the Midwest, and we up next. Go and ring the bell, reps, cause here we go. Comedy meets wrestling. Yeah, we doing our own thing. Squared circle and a microphone. 2 count on everything. Can you smell what we're cooking now? Other shows, they ain't got that style profile. And while we strut on raised with 2 fingers up, JR, Big Ace, Tommy 2, they something else. This show be dynamite, next level, top shelf. I'm like, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, baby, it's Tuesday. Make sure you unmute your mics, gentlemen. I saw Tom did. Ace, go ahead and unmute. It's Tuesday. Hello, Jake Hudson. Happy to have you with us. And everybody else that's coming in as we trickle up. And thank you, Jake. Very nice of you. What a Tuesday. What a week. Boy, oh boy, did we have all sorts of shit going on, huh? Tom went down to the AEW show on Wednesday last week. We'll get a report from him. Ace and Tom were down at APW in Waterloo over the weekend. We'll get a report about that. We have fantastic news about Madhouse nearly selling out the first 2 rows. First row is sold out for Rochester. And second row is almost sold out. So that's not even until May. That's going to be another huge show. So, and by the way, Cody Rhodes got slapped in the mouth by Stephanie McMahon last night.
I missed it.
You can watch it. Somebody recorded it. You can watch it. But and then, because you got to watch it. You got to watch it because it's like she slapped him. And then it was like, and Cody goes, thank you. And
that's the only part I saw was when he thanked her, and I was like, "What's he thanking her for?"
And I'll be honest with you, Tom. It reminded me of that radio station that you and Corey Adam used to have, KCUK. I'm like, what is he doing? Is he not a man? So anyway, we'll talk about all that tonight. We're happy to see all of you. How's things going there? Good to see you. Yeah. So anyway, where do we start? And by the way, I got a new dog.
Yeah, that's actually the biggest news of the fucking week, man. You got a new pup?
Yeah. She's not here. So my other son, who many of you know, married into money, has gone with his wife and my 2 grandkids to visit the Arizona estate of his in-laws for Easter. Hey, bunny. And I can't see. Whatever. Anyway,
Bernie,
Nina or Nina, Neiman,
Namari.
Okay, I can't see those small. Anyway, point
I
being,
know you need readers. We got
shut up now. Shut up. Let me read and talk. And so, my son is over watching the other 2 idiot dogs that live at my other son's house, and then. He's also taken the little dog with him. She's not quite housebroken yet. So I'll be honest with you, she would have shit all over the place had I left her in here with me. But next week she will be on for sure. Probably a gigantic pain in the ass because she's just a 4-month-old little pup. Little French bulldog, the cutest. Serious. I'll figure out a way to get some pictures up there here as we go along. But anyway, other than that, and then if you're watching us, wherever you're watching us, we always like it if you drop a note, tell us where you're watching from. We are all 3 in Minnesota. We are all going to have snow tomorrow. So
April Fools. just
Up
we're the
yours.
fools.
Happy snow.
I hate this state.
I don't know. I don't know how much snow we're gonna get. I think we're getting like freezing rain.
We're getting like 3 inches.
Yeah, we're getting freezing rain is what they're telling us down here.
Oh, I don't like that.
Wintry mix into freezing rain.
No.
Yep.
That's us though. There is an hour and 20 minutes.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
There you go, JR.
Oh yeah. Gosh, nice work. Wait, how did you do that? Anyway, that's Addie little pup. And
you know what? You know what her eyebrows look like?
She's a devil.
Father James Mitchell from early TNA.
Yes. I was going to say either that or Ox Baker.
Yeah, Ox Baker too. Yeah. Sorry, I don't think any of us got to meet Burt Prentice.
No, but we know his nephew.
We know Jason Prentice
very well.
Even though me and Jason don't always get along, but that's a whole different story right there.
So let's start this off. So Tom, tell us anything exciting, anything that you were surprised by, shocked by at the AEW show last week on Wednesday.
Well, got there in time with my buddy Mike. He's the one who had the tickets. So we were on the floor, got there in time for some of the ROH tapings. Our good friend, Amina Belmont, was part of that stuff. Her and a partner took on the Sisters of Sin. Because if Tony Khan knows anything, if they say Minneapolis or Minnesota in their fucking tag where they're from, you got to put them on. So Julia Hart was in that match, obviously. Gates of Agony were there because Bishop Kong is apparently a Minneapolis resident. And then Stephen Borden, Sting's kid, had a pretty good match. I ain't going to lie. He had a pretty good match. Pretty solid. He looks exactly like his dad, though. What the fuck happened to Ace?
He just bailed for some reason.
He fucking died on us, son of a bitch.
I think he had a call he probably had to take and decided to hop off air.
Fair enough. Oh, he's back.
Now he's hopping back on.
You know what? We should actually just remove him from the stage.
We should just no. You can't.
Well, no, my mic keeps just muting itself.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. But yeah, that was great stuff from the ROH matches. And then they started off with Kenny Omega versus Swerve. And that kind of took me by surprise that the actual Dynamite was that. I unfortunately did not get our logo on air this time. I checked it out. Did not, unfortunately. So I apologize for that. We were on hard campsite anyways, so it was going to be real tough. But the boom mic kind of swung over top. I thought maybe I might have gotten the logo there just enough, but good show all around.
So, and I will stop because then the next, was it Thursday? I think Thursday, my son, maybe it was Friday, sent me a message about the current Botchamania and said, "Oh my gosh, is Tom on there?" And if you want to go and look at, and our buddy Dan also checked it out, but at about 2 minutes 50, we have discerned that it's Paul Walter Hauser, who actually kind of, if I'm honest, looks like Tom.
I think he kind of is a halfway point between Ace and myself, to be real.
You know what? That's an excellent point.
I would love to get a picture with him, but put him in the middle between Ace and I, and just kind of see where we are.
Ginger evolution.
Wow.
But honestly, facially, it did. When I'm looking on my phone, it did look an awful lot like Tom. And then of course the one that our buddy Dan pointed out sent a still shot of him laying on the ground. And it's like, yeah, that looks like Tom. It looks like Tom's had a few and is getting ready to go on the cruise.
Well, that or I got kicked in the dick. You know all about that kind of stuff, jackass.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. But yeah, no, it was kind of confusing when you were saying that shit. I was like, you said like right at the start. I go, what the fuck do you mean right at the start? It's fucking AEW stuff right at the start.
Yeah. Well, anyway, but initially when my kids sent it, I said, oh my gosh, they wouldn't have it on there that quickly. It was just on Wednesday, So that was pretty interesting, I guess. Anyway, anything else that you enjoyed at that show? Did you buy any merch?
No, I'm not really a merch guy when it comes to the big shows, just because it's a long wait, you know.
Well,
Like,
and they
everyone
don't
wants to
need
get
your money.
beforehand, and so
They don't need your money.
he means OVW referee has seizure in the ring. Honestly, I don't know if we necessarily covered it directly, but I know there was talk, obviously, last weekend with the
Yeah,
APW show.
didn't we talk about it though last week?
We
think
probably
so.
did. Yeah, just maybe in passing for sure.
I thought we mentioned it early in the show last week briefly.
Yeah. Honestly, the biggest thing with that is you still want to just take care of all your people, make sure everything's going okay. But I don't know.
I mean, it's you want to say that they didn't mean for it to happen, but at the end of the day, it's not hard to figure out what was going on, and it did go on way too long. But that's for them to deal with. They did put out, like, OVW put like a whole thing out about protocol now and how they're going to be changing things and blah 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 blah. It's just crazy that it happened on a bigger named promotion.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's and there's another one. Dennis Condrey passed away. You've been seeing that a little bit.
But yeah, I'm
interesting. Which one are you talking to on this one, Creepy?
Okay.
So I missed the beginning of Raw because it was our good buddy Goobs' birthday yesterday.
Oh yeah, how was that?
I don't know. I left before the comedy.
Oh, okay.
You know me.
Just between you and I, probably a good idea.
You know me.
Whoa.
He tried to talk me. He tried to talk me into going up, and I was just like, no. He's like, oh fuck it. He's like one of the only people. Like, honestly, he's one of the only people around still.
Yeah.
Besides UJR, who was like around to see when like the 3 months of me doing open mic.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
So he never shuts up about it now.
And the other thing too,
and he did comedy for the very first time at the Mickey's open mic.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. The other thing too was you were over there and we did that. God, we did that for a while at Mickey's, didn't we?
God, yeah, it actually went well at the beginning for a minute. Like, that was crazy. We did, dude. I did so much shit at that bar, man. It was. Oh, they weren't hard to talk into doing things. Like,
right.
Honestly.
So,
that was even, wasn't that when it was the new owners for a minute too?
Well, I think,
or was it? Did we start it before the new owners took over it?
I can't remember. So who do you?
Because I was able to, whatever it was. I remember they were willing to pay for like a headliner.
Yeah. Yeah, and it was like, would we get him to pay like $50 or something, or $100 to come down?
Yeah, I mean, it was nothing crazy.
It was,
and it was like 20 minutes or something.
And it was like on a Wednesday night or something.
Yeah,
too, right?
It was something random. Yeah,
it was on a dead night, and yeah, I can't remember. I can't remember. All I remember is you had me and Killa, because you couldn't do it. Do an MMA show they had out in the parking lot.
Oh yeah.
And Killa's speakers, you couldn't hear them. And I had to chase him down to get paid, like, longer than I was there for the MMA stuff. Literally, I had to chase him around and say, you got to pay me. So
that's funny.
Oh my God. Yeah, he was just like,
So that wasn't a bar thing then. That must have been his own thing he was doing.
I can't remember what it was. I know that
the bar would have paid you.
Yeah,
right away.
I know I had to get sanctioned to be a ring announcer for MMA.
What?
Yes.
That's
Who
weird.
told you that? I never was.
The guy that fucking came down and made me fill out a form from the state of Minnesota.
Dude, you know how many boxing and MMA events I did in those days? I never did that shit.
All I can tell you is maybe you have to do it and maybe you don't. I just know that I had to. And
JR just doesn't even realize it, but somewhere there's some person that's like, that fucking idiot. You don't even realize this thing just says I own him. And someday I'm coming back.
All they got to do is come find me. They just have to drag me down. Man,
And I'll take your soul.
Oh, that's hilarious.
But yeah, that whole, oh my God. And it was, I'll be honest with you, it was horrible because it was probably later in the year than they should have done it. And so when the sun went down, the ring started getting dew on it and got slippery.
Oh, jeez. I don't remember this, dude.
Because you had me do it.
I know, but like I don't even remember the event like coming up and being like, "Hey, you want to do this?" Like I don't remember because all the shows I remember that were like MMA were all done by the Fight Nation that Mickey owned, so they were like legit.
Yeah.
So I guess the most unlegit thing that he brought, because even when we did like the 2 or 3 wrestling shows we did with Dale Gagne, which if you guys are really, a bunch of AEW fans, I'm sure you guys follow Justin Roberts. He literally just posted because Dale was at Roy Wilkins. And again, that's who gave Justin Roberts his start, and also how I eventually came to meet Justin Roberts and why he knows who I am. Yeah, Dale, like at least those were like, again, he brought Larry Zbyszko. Yeah. He brought Nick Bobwinkle. He brought Slaughter or fucking douchebag. The honky tonk. He brought that douchebag.
The honky tonk man.
The honky tonk bita. Oh, classic Santino. Nothing will ever beat you got the big mouth, John Cena. Oh, it's just so classic. That and the Batista. Look, I'm a Batista. It's a pew, pew, pew. I'm a Batista. But like those were legit. The one most like fucking thing and he did it like 2 or 3 times. And I've talked about this before, but the show itself was just, like so bad. No one should be paying for this. Like it's supposed to be advertised as like midget wrestling. And it was
Mr. Midget Wrestling, man.
But it wasn't. Like I've gone and seen the Micro Mayhem show that tours and that's out of Pigeon Forge. They came to Drop Town. I've seen that years ago. It's entertaining. They're good at what they do. But like this was one midget or little person. Sorry, I'm not trying to be offensive.
Yes, you are. Be offensive.
One giant, like a giant, fucking like huge ass motherfucking dude. That was it. There were there was maybe 1 or like 2 other wrestlers. That was it. And then they brought like 2 or 3 gals with them. And they would advertise an oil wrestling match. Or mud. Was it oil wrestling or mud? No, it wasn't mud because we would have never brought mud into the bar. It might have been Jello. It was either oil or Jello. Probably Jello, because I don't think we'd do the oil either, because that'd be a fucking mess. You know that, because it was a low boy small ass ring, kind of like it's just a little bit bigger than the one Bayless had that he was doing pictures in at Bridge City, and it was on the dance floor. It filled our dance floor of the bar that JR.
Yeah,
and it was these 2 or 3 girls, and then they would get like 2 or 3 girls from the crowd that were there. So we had like a couple new waitresses, so they did it. And they would just basically slide around in their bikinis. Cool. That was like it, though. And we were like, and I remember when they were first advertising, I'm like, this will be interesting. I'm curious. And then I saw it and I was just like, this is awful. Well, then I meet the fucking promoter. The fucking promoter who was also one of the wrestlers. And again, this is where you guys are like, oh, okay, yeah, we remember this. It was none other than AWA fucking Bakazumov.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, these shows were just the shits, dude. The shits. Dale ran a show in our parking lot that had 15 people in attendance, maybe, which oddly enough, James Jeffries was in that crowd, and it was his first independent show. It was at Mickey's. Fucking crazy small world when him and I realized that. But even at that show, we had fucking Baron Von Raschke was down there. We had fucking Nick Gowan, the one-legged guy. And this dude got thrown into the parking lot, blacktop, with just folding chairs. and I mean, like, got thrown on him. Like, back was gashed, and we're like, I literally like, you just did that for 10 fucking people, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah. Wow.
Not worth the fucking cut you just did, dude. Super cool though, and it was like whatever. But it was like me, a couple of my buddies, some random dude. Apparently, Nick, James, and a couple guys, and there were some people there that I didn't know, so it must have been that group. And then there's like 4 or 5 of like our old timey regulars who like they're like old timer wrestling fans. So their whole thing is they just fucking heckle the heels and shit. So they just like actually one of them, our boy Billy, he actually had like friends that knew people that he eventually like a few years went on like some fucking fishing trips where fucking Kurt was on it with him.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he's like hung out with him. He would always talk about it with me. But they were there and they were just fucking heckling everybody. They had signs and they're fucking blowing on like, fuck you, motherfucker. I'll fuck you up. Come on, guy. Like just fucking having a ball. And it was just like, dude, there was no one there. I felt so bad. Baron Van Raschke literally almost dropped a foster puppy trying to get into ring while holding it. Like, I don't know why the like dog lady thought it would be a good idea to give the fucking. I mean, he was old then, dude, and this is 15, 20 years ago. But let's give him a dog to hold while he tries to get into the ring.
Smart decisions.
Literally, he like dropped it, but it landed on the mat. He was outside the ropes though, still. And like he even kind of looked and was like,
"Dog on the harsh part of the ring."
It landed on his feet.
This fucking Mark.
It was fucking crazy. But yeah, anyways, I don't know. How
the Baron is 85 years old right now.
As far as I understand, he'll be at.
He's at every one. He's at every one.
It's because it's easy for him to get to. It's only like 3 hours from the cities. You can't go much further than that.
He probably can. He can if he wants to.
Isn't that Friday or Saturday, like Baron Von Raschke Day down there? That's what Jerry Briscoe announces every time.
Claw Day. Yeah.
It's Claw Day. It'll be interesting to see the names that get announced for that show as we start moving forward because of Colt Cabana coming back. That's a big deal for the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Do you think you have any of those guys like when they came back to the Forte right after the pandemic? You remember they had Johnny Fitness and a bunch of those guys. You think had some of those guys too?
Maybe,
because that was kind of cool to see a lot of those guys.
Maybe. I'm not really sure. I was asking some people who I, in my mind, thought would probably have at least gotten a call about the Hall of Fame show. I will admit, though, it is only the end of March. There's a lot of time left.
And we all know how.
Because, yeah.
So kind of that is.
So it didn't sound like anybody had really heard anything. So I don't know. But yeah, I don't know.
All right, boys. Tell us everything that happened at the Big Winter Brawl.
I mean, where to start?
From the beginning.
Well, we can't really start with the beginning.
I mean, there was a triple threat match that happened for the open weight title with Alvin Falcone, Ethan Everhart, and Clay Cooper. And I mean, we were talking about it. It's definitely up there for match of the year 2026 already for APW and the Midwest scene.
Right. Shank did kill Reaper.
Yeah,
Reaper.
Just a great match.
Yeah, our buddy Clint Dye has already put it as his number one. I mean, it's the end of March and it's already number one for him. But that was a fantastic match. Cole Cannon screwed over everybody and then beat down Badger Calhoun. So I was then after that joined by Ace on commentary. It's been a while since Ace just joined me on commentary.
Yeah, talk about unplanned.
Yeah. See what happens when one show gets dumped and then you just show up. You probably did just as much work on a show you weren't supposed to be at than a show you were booked at. I mean, even Kat Carter looked at me and she goes, "Is he just going to say I wasn't even supposed to be here today?" I go, "He probably should."
I did when I was sweeping the ring out and she was talking to me on the mic, and I was like, "I'm not even supposed to be here."
Yeah.
That was a shit broom they gave me, by the way. I don't know whose fucking bright idea that. They gave me a dust mop, JR, to sweep the ring.
Oh,
Yeah, they gave it to Devin, who comes to the
and
I was like, that ain't gonna fucking work.
And it's like fucking this long, and it's dirty as shit. So the minute I plopped it down, you just saw dust come out.
It was the worst.
You gotta have a stiff brush to clean the ring out. You can't use a fucking dust rag.
Exactly.
Jesus.
So I'm doing the best I can, but the ring had to get clean. The winter brawl was next, and it was a fucking mess from the fans bring anyone weapons match.
So what was the craziest weapon somebody brought?
A phone without the fucking front cover on it. I was like,
what was it again?
There's no outlets by the ring, so no one could just plug this in and just start using it as like a weed whip or anything. Like, you fucking maniacs.
I'm trying to remember because I ended up throwing most of the shit they used under the ring.
I mean, a door got used per usual.
Door got used. Kendo sticks.
Garden lattice got used.
Ooh, interesting.
That ended up just kind of exploding into a whole bunch of little fucking sticks. I'm like, let's just start a fire out back. We'll fucking burn this all up real quick.
There's a lot of good stuff that the fans brought. A trash can. Jay brought Jay brought out the trash can full of toys.
Yeah, nice. I think somebody brought a curtain rod as well. That's what it looked like from my vantage point. So
I think the craziest thing I remember sliding the fan from the ring back to the table when I was trying to clean up that area.
Yes, it was.
But
items back home with them. I'm like,
like people were asking. I saw that.
Oh well, it's you bring it gets used in a ring, and you want it as a souvenir. Yeah.
Oh shit! Right. Another big thing that happened though at that show, and a big thing that happened in the world of Absolute Pro Wrestling, was we also saw the return of the role model Maddie Starr.
Oh my!
Yes. Does
he still hate Tom?
I think he still just generally hates everybody.
Probably he was tagging with a younger star, Elijah Brooks, and that went well as far as them getting the victory. It did not go well for Elijah Brooks afterwards because Matty Starr showed his true colors and beat the kid down, which
he's got to learn.
Well, and then, he got his revenge in the Winter Brawl Classic, eliminating Matty Starr, but then no one was there to say that Matty Starr was eliminated.
Yep.
And so he just rolled back in, eliminated Elijah Brooks, and then that was it.
The refs were getting, someone was getting into it. The refs' attention was on the mat. Oh! Well, because there was a surprise entrant, and I don't know whose bright idea it was to put him in there, but somehow Joey Leo, the referee, formerly known as Joey Jojo, was an entrant.
Show the video of him getting ready for the. That's oh my god! I know Whitney's not on with us tonight, and just so you know, guys, she's moving, so she's not able to be on with us tonight. But this is her favorite. All he had to do, seriously, is that move.
Yeah.
He's cleaning the clock, baby.
The worst part is he actually got an elimination. The saddest thing that happened in the Winter Brawl Classic, because like I said earlier in the night, Cole Cannon screwed over everybody because the Winter Brawl Classic was supposed to be for that heavyweight title. He never relinquished it and then decided to just beat down Badger Calhoun and then was run off by a bunch of people. And then midway through the match, he comes into the ring, and we have Shank here in the chat. Literally, he comes in and eliminates Shank and then just runs out of the arena. The venue is being chased by Shank and then somehow eludes him to then come back into the mix later.
Well, see, I know what happened. I'm willing to bet I know what happened. Like, here's the deal. There's a Mexican joint across the street, right? And I mean, Shank and I are kind of one and the same. So, like, I know if I see a taco stand, I'm going to let a motherfucker run and eat a taco and be like, I'll catch him later. Especially, when it's going to happen. So, But it was pretty entertaining to see them Shank literally chase him into the streets.
Yes, and then we had a double victory technically, or a double elimination. Falcone and Matty Star went over the top rope at the same time, hit the floor at the same time. It was very indecisive from Joey Leo, who was back then refereeing, and
Probably
Christian
a questionable
Wilson.
call right there. He probably wasn't in the right mind.
Probably, but I mean, it was decided though. Falcone has an opportunity now. Comes Super Slam, which has been changed from May 23rd to May 30th.
Which, by the way, guys, you can watch most of these matches and the Winter Brawl on YouTube right now.
Yes, the Prentice Wrestling Network. Yeah, my voice is almost gone because
yes, Absolute Pro Wrestling on the YouTubes.
I had no one with me for the last match, which is just another multi-man match that I've called by myself. Which,
sorry, man. Sorry, man.
It is not your fault. It is definitely not your fault. I blame Badger for not being able to defend himself. Shank obviously was in it. Jason Prentice was doing God knows what, but of course he knows what he's done before in the past anyway. So yeah, it's just more of the same from APW. You know, I'm just there.
We should have had our good friends from Card Subject to Change, CZ and Nick, come over for that Winter Brawl and sit in on that one with you. That would have been the smart thing to do.
Maybe CZ. I don't trust Nick. He's got clammy hands. I can't. I trust.
I think Nick might kick your ass.
Yeah, I think you're jealous because Nick's got some nice looking hair and shit, and you're just.
I got great looking hair. What do you mean jealous?
Man, I think you wish. I think you wish you were as cool as Nick.
I think you do.
As cool as, sir. Yeah. I am top shelf. I do not worry about what everybody else is. Okay, I live in my world, and my world's going great. Okay.
Well, we'll see because we're going to bring those boys on the show here soon. So.
Yeah, absolutely. We had so much fun.
What was that?
I was excited for a moment, Tom.
Stuttering
Something
John over
that
here?
you don't know about.
Excited?
Yeah, you've never been excited in your life.
Yeah, true.
Anyway,
is it really?
No, we had
7:30.
It is, man. We're rolling. We had so much fun with those guys, though. I did anyway. You guys were doing stuff at Convergence, but we had so much fun with them interviewing guys at the Convergence show down in Des Moines with both Zach and CZ and Nick. It was a lot of fun, and Tom literally got roasted like almost unmercilessly.
Of course, you guys would roast me when I wasn't there. Of course,
you came in, stuck your nose in, and then got roasted.
Yeah, that's what I got to do with all these things because every one of these pre-show things that Card Subject to Change does for Absolute Pro Wrestling, you know, there's other guys who just don't want to take it serious, so they go over there and just shoot the shit real quick and get out. I'm over there trying to actually give them a good story, and these guys just clamming upon themselves.
Here's the thing. Nobody would give a shit about Tom if he didn't go and stick his nose into all these things. Nobody would care. And that's why he does it. He get
nobody.
No, not nobody.
Nobody.
And the reality is this, Tom. I mean, we all like you. You try too fucking hard.
First of all, speaking of trying too hard, when you announced your dog on Facebook, who just decided to randomly call me out saying that I was going to try and attempt you to politic my way into getting you to change the name to something top shelf?
Everybody knows.
Top Shelf Addy.
Top Shelf Addy. That's what he wanted. Everybody knows, Tom. If I hadn't
done
done
it, one thing is going to be this.
Yo, but then we could be like, yo, JR, where's TSA at?
I mean, I already called TS Aggressor Top Shelf Aggressor, so
that's good thinking.
Yeah, dude, that's dope.
Oh my God, Tom. All right, I forgive you, Tom.
You don't need to forgive me. I wasn't really in trouble in the first place.
I have no reason to be apologizing right now.
Oh, I mean, thank you for the apology. Finally give me something, even though I didn't do fucking anything.
Oh my God.
Of all the things, man. What happened? Jeez Louise.
Odd. Oh my God. Hey, so did we figure out who the fuck's fighting? Oh, we did. Yeah, okay. we tried to figure this whole thing out, and then the fucking curveball is it's Gunther is fighting Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
I mean, with all the injuries Seth has had, maybe it's time for him to retire. Go back to just being a trainer. No, is that not it?
But it's not even that. The bigger question is we've been so focused on this Paul Heyman feud that, like, so does this mean because there was no interaction with those two after that ended last night. So is this leading into Paul Heyman's going to be like, hey, Gunther's a part of the vision now? I need or like what? Oh, makes sense, right? Yeah, he's going to team with Gunther, right? Because Brock's going out face at SummerSlam, right?
Yeah.
This is booking right here, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Which Heyman's always going to be heel. He'll never be a face manager. That's just not happening. So
next week, Stacy.
Next week, Stacy, she's over with my other son. She's over with Charlie, babysitting the other dogs. At my other son. So she'll be on next week on Tuesday for sure.
But this does open the door that Heyman can team with Gunther and ride Mania to SummerSlam. So then, if it is Gunther and Brock for Brock's retirement, and then you got to have Heyman. You can't not have a retirement match for Brock Lesnar and not involve Paul Heyman in that whole thing.
Yeah.
And you almost don't want him to be with Brock, right? So it would be really fuck them in their long-term booking, making me have to watch all this shit.
God forbid, the thing I was going to watch anyway for the next fucking month and a half. Fucking hell. Actually, no, 2 weeks, I guess now, right? Fuck, I'm sorry.
Well, fuck, but if it's going to go through SummerSlam even longer now, you know what I mean? For the whole fucking arc.
How dare you cause me to fucking watch your program for 5 more months, you dicks.
Hey, impressive, though. They didn't end last night with just a fucking promo like they had the last 3 weeks. Like, at least there was some fucking action at the end.
Was it a fight? Was it a melee? What happened?
Yeah, Punk and Reigns just went at it. Punk destroyed Reigns.
I'll be honest with you, man. Fucking CM Punk, man. It's time
to
go.
They're building him as it almost feels like they're building him as because the thing I noticed too is Raymond was like, he was like high-fiving and dabbing some people as he was coming out, which he doesn't usually do. He hasn't, at least, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That I've noticed. Maybe I'm just crazy and that's what I just picked out, but I feel like he's pretty usually not doing that, and he kind of was doing that last night. Like, he was kind of doing some of this, and as he was getting closer to the ring and into the ring, enough that it stood out, right? And again, just the way these promos are going, it very much feels like Punk is the heel in this situation, and I think he is, right? The pops are way louder for Roman right now in this feud, so. Yeah, man, I think there's a lot of people in line with you, and they're fucking like, I fucking hate Punk, and, well, okay, here's your chance, because I'm willing to bet that title's dropping.
I mean, I gotta assume so. And again, for me, it's just one of those ones where, what does Dan gotta say?
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, that's fair. He just really doesn't like WWE, but no, I mean, I just think Roman Reigns is a better competitor than CM Punk. I think CM Punk is quite literally, I don't think he's ever gotten over that ring rust. I don't think everything he did in AEW did not get better over time. I think his matches so far in WWE has been kind of shit. Like, I don't think he's time off from the wrestling ring has ever been something he's gotten over. I think he's just still
and I kind of feel like he knows that. You know what I mean? Like, I think he knows that. I think he knows. I mean, he's going hard right now. Like, because the old Punk, that's what he did. He touched the line. He crossed the he'd get personal and all these fucking stories he did, right?
Yep.
And he's doing that with Roman right now. So, like, I think he knows, like, this is the last, not the last time, but this is your last, like, main event. This is your last being top of the card. After this, you're going to go back to what you should be doing right now, and that is you're going to put over some younger talent. You're going to help enhance them because of the name. You're going to help mold some of these younger talent, because no matter what, on the back side of things, this drama with WWE, then the drama with AEW, and now back to WWE. But the thing is, that guy was a fucking indie dude, and he knows the indie scene, and he knows, like, that part of it too, that how much of these kids at the performance center are getting taught? You know what I mean? Because at this point, we're kind of getting to a point where there's not a whole lot of people left from the indie scene that could be teaching. You know what I mean? Or doing it at that level.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think like I said, I think he knows this is it. Like he's dropping that fucking title to Roman, because Roman is also that's the other thing. Roman's getting to the back end, guys.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah.
He ain't no fucking youngin.
It's true. That's
Yeah.
true. I mean, he's getting up there too.
You know, and well, like you were saying with Rollins, you know, it's like, I mean, they're all three of those guys. It's like the Shield, like that was a big deal, and they had already gone. Well, Ambrose for sure went through the Indies and fucking. I mean that man has.
Oh, both. I mean, yeah.
They've all beat the shit out of each other. I would say probably Ambrose, Moxley more than anybody else. The three of them abused themselves for others' entertainment, but
yeah, we're gonna find out how smart of a call that is in about 10 more years.
Yeah, no shit.
It's probably not gonna be great. That guy's gonna be fucked.
Oh.
But because that's the other thing, man. Like you see now, like, and that's and not saying I don't know. It's like what we said with Cody. It's like, hey man, a little blood every once in a while is great, but like, you don't have to tell the story by every big match you're in. You end up just wearing the crimson mask. You know what I mean? Like, dial it down a notch, brother.
Well, there was a minute there where my son would say, "So, what's the over under on how long it'll take Moxley to bleed?"
Right?
Because like a lot of those, it was less than 5 minutes and he's bleeding.
Well, and I think some of that is just scar tissue after a while. Like, you know, some of that stuff just open up so quickly.
Yeah.
It's got it. JR showed you that match of him and CZW, that triple threat where there's fucking 25 people in attendance and these guys just fucking murder each other for them.
It's fucking horrible.
I have it on DVD if you ever want to check it out, Tom. It's crazy.
I really don't. I got a DVD once from our person we know, Alex Jaffe, where it's all deathmatch wrestling from like, what is it, like Mid-South or whatever the hell it is. And nah, man,
you know who it is?
It was what's his name?
Well, it was Moxley. It was
Nick Gage,
Drake Younger. Oh, and Nick Gage.
Yeah.
So Drake Younger, Nick Gage, fucking Moxley, and they literally start in the ring and they end up all over this fucking like barn arena, outside on the picnic table in the back of a truck, and then back in. And I mean, by the end of it, they're all just fucking covered in blood. It was nuts. And again, like 25, 30 people there.
I mean, the things that people will do for a small crowd, you know, this last Saturday was our biggest crowd so far in Cedar Rapids or Cedar Valley Sportsplex.
It was crazy good.
But that's the thing, you know, the ebb and flow of it and stuff too. Yeah, I mean, you never really know what you're going to get for crowds. So if they already had it all kind of planned out, like, hey, next show, man, we're going to go fucking huge. And then you get there the day of, you're like, God, there's no one here.
You want to see some crazy shit, though, dude? Watch some of that old school shit. Like the Japan shit's nuts. You want to go like domestic, like the old CZW shit and like the South. Was it South? Mid-South or some shit, something not maybe not.
Yeah, it's not Mid-South. I've fucked it up too. It's something like it's.
We all know what we're talking about, but like, dude, that shit's crazy. Like, dude, Nick Bondo. I mean, dude, like him taking the fucking weed whacker to the fucking belly. And you just see the blood splattering off, or his fucking spot with Danzig, who owns CZW, off the roof into the back of that shit. That then, years later, Joey Janela did with Danzig, and he almost fucking lost his thumb doing it.
Yeah, all of that shit.
Well, dude, and you know, God, what was it? Dude,
I wonder if I have some of these pictures on here still.
Maybe I can't think of where I was going to go, but yeah. Some of that stuff though is kind of terrifying to watch too, especially you mentioned like some of the Japan stuff.
Well, David Arquette almost getting his fucking almost dying.
Yeah, getting the jugular cut.
Yeah.
I mean, that was some fucked shit with some light tubes. And that's the thing. Light tubes too, you know, but we also just had Sam Stackhouse who has gotten into some of those hardcore, maybe not all the way to deathmatch wrestling, and some of that stuff is just
literally
terrifying.
it's like we were talking about when Ace and I went and watched the GCW show, the War Game. Was it Art of War or what the hell was it? I can't remember. It wasn't War Games. It was like the Art of War or something like that. And I was super nervous to go to it because I'm like, I didn't want to go like, I got to get out of here. And it wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be.
You pussy.
Shut up.
Yeah, I didn't call it to you either. Fucking stupid asshole.
Dude, I'm not going to lie. Every once in a great while, I will go down a deathmatch rabbit hole sometimes. But I watch the ones where the guys are like reacting and talking about it. Or I'll like watch them where it has like the story behind some of that shit.
Yeah,
and someone said it. I think was it. Oh, I think it was Sam Stackhouse said it. But that Nick Mondo documentary that he made of himself and shit is insane. It's if you haven't watched it, watch it. It's fucking crazy. Because that's the other thing. Like you guys know, as comics, like you guys have talked about how like, well, you know, if you're a comic, it's kind of known that there's probably a little something off in you, or you're dealing with something, shit like that, and like. The deathmatch shit is kind of similar, man. Like especially back then, like those guys, like there was something in them that drove them into doing that shit. This is So this is 29 weekend in New Jersey. So that's the fencing.
Is that the one with the monkey?
Yeah, this is Jun Kasai Flying Monkey taking on Masada. And these are plate glasses there, and then that's what's on the God, what are they? Is it the Gussie plate?
Yes.
So that's on that fencing. They're like over those.
I remember watching that with you and thinking, "Oh my fucking god!" And you're like, "Yeah." And they're just coming, they're just dripping blood off.
Oh yeah, look, this is a little far away, but he was making his way towards us. But I mean, if he moves his hand or whatever's in front, oh, someone's just holding that. If they move that, like he's completely covered. I mean, it's just dripping down his belly and shit. That was him. This is Masada. Look at his fucking hands, dude. Look at his fucking shin. Those were somewhat white trunks when he went in there.
Somewhat.
And that's all. Look at all the fucking glass they're sweeping up and shit, dude. And look, all that blood stain in there. It was insane, dude. I have that on, dude. That show was crazy though because that was kind of like a GCW show, and actually it very much had some of like I think MLJ was one of the ring announcers at that show. Maybe you know who I saw at that show was like early on, fucking the Bunny and
oh yeah,
is it Blade?
That is her husband, yes.
Yeah, whatever their gimmick was on the indie scene, they were there. Cole Cabana was at the show. Greg Excellent, Sammy Callahan was on this one. AR Fox. God, there was quite a few people on this show. Matt Tremont, John Gacy. God, there's a lot of people on this show, man. Yeah. What's his name? He had the wings on the side of his trunks. He'd always dance.
Jack Evans?
No. Black dude.
Rich Swann?
Yeah. Rich Swann was in it. Whatever his indie name was. Well, because, you know, with the wings on the side of his shirt.
Yeah, I know. I get it.
That kind of gives that one away. God, yeah, dude, that was a crazy night. That we did that show, and then we stayed, and 45 minutes later went back and we watched Kaiju Big Battle at midnight. That's the first time I ever saw Kaiju Big Battle in person, or period, and it was fucking amazing. We need to do that. What we need to do is figure out like a Patreon and get that shit going, because then we can do like a true watch along of like a fucking Kaiju Big Battle show on our Patreon. Because Todd, have you ever seen it?
I have not. No.
It's ridiculous, but it's awesome.
We'll bring in like Decent or somebody to watch it with us.
He'd love it.
God, yeah.
He would enjoy it immensely. Do we want to talk about this before we head out? Jericho trademarking Cornerstone?
Yeah.
I mean,
I honestly like. I don't know.
I mean, at this point, it sounds like he's not
I think
WWE bound until probably next year at least. But
yeah, and I think at this point, the only exciting thing about him is a retirement. Because I think we, he's getting to that point that it's like, hey man, you don't need to do this. You've proven that. You haven't done it in how long right now? And the other thing too is like the very few times I do tune into AEW, like the thing that fucking hits me instantly is like, why is it like, is this team wrestling? Like, why is everyone in a faction?
Yeah.
Like everyone. So like the last thing they need is Jericho coming back to bring another faction back. Like fucking settle down. Like you have some, like have 4 or 5, but I mean, when your entire roster can be drawn to a group, it's getting a little out of hand, guys.
But now think about it in these terms, though. He may not need that for a faction. He just may want to call himself the cornerstone of wrestling, which...
And this is true, but I don't think he can do a solo run at this point.
Probably not, but I mean...
And it doesn't pay.
Right.
Like if you're smart at the business and you're Tony Khan, it doesn't pay. You're going to just keep having him work with people who you're trying to make stars that aren't there yet. Like that's the only logical thing. Like it was fun because he had the group, you know what I mean? But after that initial run, if he would have just kept winning the title, it would have been like, nah, man, there's like fucking 30 guys on that roster that get the fuck out of it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, nah, this ain't believable anymore, man. Like, you're just giving the shit to him. Like, come on, bro. So, like, that I don't know.
It'll be interesting to see what he does. I'm always amazed at Chris Jericho and his ability to reinvent himself I will say the learning tree was a little bit less than his best work, but it was still pretty good, and it still popped Brian Keith and Big Bill more than they would have been on their own.
Fuck you.
It served its purpose. Yeah.
I don't care how big you are.
Big Cass. By the way, and I got a chance to talk to him about doing comedy, and he says, "Yeah, it's something that somebody on the boat, something that somebody said I should probably give a try to." I said, "Well, yeah."
Wait, who are you talking about?
Big Bill.
Big Bill.
Oh, I didn't know if you're talking about him or Jericho. I was like, wait, when did you talk to Jericho about doing?
I talk to Jericho every day, for fuck's sake.
When are you gonna do 5?
Yeah.
Where's your type 5, Jericho? Come on, I'll put you on stage tomorrow, kid.
I don't need to do type 5. This just popped into my head. I don't know why. Have you guys seen anything of Josh C lately?
No. I mean, I know he had done comedy.
No, I'm not talking about him doing comedy. I'm just saying in terms of wrestling, he was getting very close, like in my opinion. Because
I feel like he took a step back for a little bit. I think he might even still be kind of taking somewhat of a break.
Okay.
I mean, he was running it, dude. He was running it hard. Like he was
2 or 3 shows a week.
Mm-hmm. So, and I mean, we still know people who are doing that, and it's insane. I mean, Corbin, our boy Darren's one of those guys that it's, but again, different people, different DNA. Not some people need to take a little break. So I know after last year, like my wrestling season last year, like I knew like after that, I was like, All right, I need to take this down a notch. This was way too much.
Well, yeah, when you're ring announcing for 4 different promotions and basically means every fucking weekend you're somewhere, and the only real reprieve you get is if it's your hometown.
Yeah, and that's the thing. If I was working for some other places that were maybe a little bit closer to home, it wouldn't be as much of a big deal. But like, one place we were just kind of going all over Iowa. APW is pretty, northern central Iowa. CW, I mean, is fucking south. I mean, like, again, I'm driving. Which, by the way, for Saturday night, come see me in Oskaloosa, Iowa.
Yeah, baby.
I don't know where the fuck the poster is. Hang on a second here.
I thought you were going to say, I don't know where the fuck Oskaloosa is.
Oh, no, I know where it is. I've been there before. Like I said,
I was making a little joke.
The last show we actually did at CW over there was that last small show that I was at where I drove down in a snowstorm.
Oh, yes.
Gotta love it.
Shocked.
I hope nothing happens this next weekend for you.
I look Saturday morning. We'll start snowing a little bit, but we're getting an inch or less. So I'll be able to get out of town and make it down there and before, because they're not getting anything, so it'll be fine once I hit the road. Here we go. There it is. Oh, fuck you, whatever you are. Fucking, what's this? StreamYard. The new Blue Duck's fucking tripping me out, guys.
Why?
Okay.
Because it's I don't know. Like, where's his body?
Are you fucking high right now?
I don't know. I don't like, for a second I thought it was a horse when I first got on here.
Jesus. I mean, I can see that. Maybe.
Like, out of the side of my eye. You know what I mean?
No.
Yeah. Fourth, let's see, Nelson's Pioneer Farm. Never been there. When I was there last, we did the mall show. Yeah, Rory Fox, Austin Bayless. That's gonna be look at that fucking giant hat. That's gonna be the main event for sure. 19 years, guys. Central Empire Wrestling's been at it. 19 years.
It's pretty amazing when you think about it.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna celebrate that Saturday night. It's gonna be a good time. Gonna see a lot of friends.
Yeah, should be a lot of fun for you. Tell everybody hi for me.
Nope.
All right, well, fucking say fuck you. How about that?
Nope. Oh my god!
You know what? Well, do whatever the fuck you want. I don't give a shit.
Just do whatever the fuck you want.
I think he probably was gonna.
Fucking creep.
Anyway.
Yeah. I'm excited for you guys coming down here too for WrestleMania. That's going to be a fun night too.
Yeah, that's the plan, everybody. We're going to do a watch along that Saturday of WrestleMania.
Goddamn weather better hold out too, so we can get some golfing before that time.
I'm still planning on trying to go golfing this weekend, but we'll see what happens because the men's golf league at my home club. They asked, I'm like, I'm in, but like again, it kind of just depends on the weather. If it snows, I can't fucking get on the course, obviously. But
yeah, I'll be driving home.
I'll have to see if I can figure out a way to get down and work down there, maybe on that Saturday, because I got to work on that Saturday.
Boo.
I know it's just bullshit.
Tovar right here, saying hi to me and me alone. Ha ha ha! See how that works out, boys. True blue friend right there. Tovar is one of a kind.
If you got to pay somebody to say hi to you on the stream, that's cool with us, I guess.
Whatever floats your boat.
Yeah, whatever you need to do, just do it.
Hey, man, as long as you're happy in life.
Yeah.
You know?
Fuck you, Ace.
I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm tired, dude.
Shit.
Work has been kicking my ass.
Well,
unbelievable. Fellas,
we're right at an hour right now.
Yeah, everybody, we decided to call it a little early tonight. We have all been very, very busy, very well beat up this last couple weeks. So we're gonna call this one early, everybody. Plus, we're also missing a co-host that we didn't want to address too much, but she's dead. So
she ain't dead; she's moving.
Whatever. Same.
Moving her dead body.
Or she'll be dead tired tomorrow after all the move.
Yeah.
Fuck you, JR.
Yeah.
What me?
Try to throw me on the bus earlier, you fuck.
You're under the bus all the time anyway. All right.
You had a gong on here the whole fucking time? Who knew we had a fucking gong?
What's this?
Yeah.
Yeah, remember because of this.
Fucking sons of bitches.
That was good.
Tom, say something.
Horn. Motherfucker.
Now you guys are fighting over it. Hey, you guys, come back and see us again next week on Tuesday.
Drop the bomb on you, baby.
Ooh.
Woo!
Good call,
I
Tom.
should read that.
What the fuck is that?
The game show, baby.
No, that's the.
Is that the one you loaded in there?
Yeah, that's the one I loaded in there, and that'll get. I
it's
know
copyrighted.
that'll get us copyright.
Yeah, that's why I shut it right away.
That's the previews of coming attractions movie on the movie theater music, and it's like it's from the 70s, 80s maybe, but it is copyrighted like a motherfucker because what's his name, Quentin Tarantino used it quite a bit in some of his movies. So anyway, folks, come back and see us next week. Have a good, if you celebrate Easter, have a happy Easter. If you celebrate Passover, have a happy Passover. If you don't celebrate any, have a nice weekend. We will see you on Tuesday. Bye-bye.
Bye.